Good morning and welcome to my TED Talk. Today we will talk about 𝗬𝗁𝘁 and the benefits that 𝗬𝗁𝘁 has on a society. Hello everyone! Hello, good morning. It's actually afternoon for me, but I think it's still morning on the West Coast. I don't know anymore, but good morning everyone. I hope you like my setup for today. I thought we could do TED Talk style setup and it'd be so cool and everything. 𝗬𝗁𝘁 discourse. Yeah, this is 𝗬𝗁𝘁 discourse talk right here. We're actually not talking about anniversary. No, we're not. No, it was all set up actually. This was all set up. We're actually going to talk about the benefits of 𝗬𝗁𝘁 the benefits that 𝗬𝗁𝘁 has on society today. I'm going to go ahead and give you my first example of it. Number one, we're all happier as a society with 𝗬𝗁𝘁 around us. Damn, I can't believe y'all got jinx. I'm sorry. No, we're actually gonna talk about anniversary stuff today. But welcome everyone. Hello. Super happy to see everyone today. Yay. Also, yeah, I hope you like the setup. I went a little bit extra ham with it. But I'm excited. I kind of want to make this a tradition almost, where I just do like a pre-anniversary reflection / giving out VTuber advice on what I've learned in a short amount of time and all that kind of stuff. I'm excited for me. But yes, let's go ahead and just say hello to everyone to start off with. Hello everyone, welcome. I guess if you're first time watching me, I don't know if this is gonna be your first time watching me, but I'm gonna assume it is, because maybe you're watching the VOD or something or whatever the fuck, and this is your first time watching me. Well, let me introduce myself. Hello everyone, my name is Nyaru. I'm the eternal shooting star idol of Shirayuri Productions, and it's super nice to meet you. I have been a VTuber for almost 3 years. As of tomorrow, actually, I'm going to be celebrating my 3rd anniversary as a VTuber tomorrow, September 6th, on Wednesday at 12 p.m. PT, 3 p.m. ET on Twitch. And today we are going to be doing a little bit of a reflection, look back on what I've learned in the past 3 years, and any advice that future any content creators of any size, whether you're the smallest little baby or the biggest baby in the whole world, I want to help you guys out. I see the benefit in sharing information. We should not withhold information. See, there's a difference between gatekeeping and withholding information. I think gatekeeping is done in a toxic way, and a lot of people tend to gatekeep information. I'm not that type of person. I want to tell y'all as much as I can so that you can be helped. But also, you gotta understand that this is from my perspective and my experiences only, so this does not reflect like a big group of people or even my agency or anything like this. Is just all my opinion, all of my experiences. So it may not work for you. What may work for me may not work for you. So don't come back here and complain and be like, Nyaru, this didn't work for me, and you're such a big liar for telling me this. Well, guess what? It's not everything's gonna work for everyone, so shut the fuck up. But yes, I am spilling beans today. I am actually really excited for this stream. This is gonna be quite a short stream too, because I do have to set up for the ham can stream that we have later on today in my kitchen, because we're gonna be making a star-shaped cake in my kitchen today on Twitch. So if you'd like to get a link to that, feel free to go in the description box below and follow my Twitch, because actually we're super close to reaching 10k on Twitch. So if you want to help me out with that, that'll be super nice, super based. But yes, that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna just be doing a little bit of some chatting, a little bit of some reflection, a little bit answering some questions, especially to future content creators. Now, I will not be taking questions from chat. I will only be doing it through the YouTube Q&A function, which should be active right now. I will not be accepting any questions unless it is kind of like related to the topic at hand, but I want to keep it organized. I want to keep conversation between chat and then questions in the Q&A section, because I know I will miss questions if I just keep it straight to like the live chat. So if you can, please help me out by using the Q&A function here on YouTube. It should just be popped up, ready to go for you guys, but if it's not, please let me know and I'll find a fucking way. Okay, before we begin, let's go ahead and say hello to all of our lurkers and VOD watchers. Thank you so much, guys, for being here, no matter what you guys are doing, working hard, playing hard, studying hard, and watching the VOD all the time. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you just have a lovely... I sound like one of those toddlers that, you know how like toddlers cough? Do you know like that certain cough like toddlers or like little kids make? I literally sounded like that right now. I literally sounded like that right now. I'm so sorry, but thank you for watching. I'm so sorry I died during your segment. But now let's go ahead and say hello to everyone else in chat. I want to say hi to everyone. Yeah, coughing baby mean. Coughing baby. Do you know this is one of the... hold on. How little kids cough cat. I literally sounded like this. I sounded like... can you hear him? Hold on. Can you hear this little guy? Can you hear him, chat? I feel like you can hear him. Bam. Can you hear him? I can hear him. Can you hear him, chat? Can you hear this little guy? I sounded like that. I literally sounded like that. Okay. Now let's say hi to everyone in chat. I'm going to use the participants chat to say hi to everyone. So feel free to say hi right now, and I'll say hi back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. I'll go to the participants chat now and say hello to Aegis, Apache, Chopstick, Dan, Boyer, Danielle Sierra, Jet Pirate Robbins, Dull, Hyperlegion, or Miliana, welcome, Kent, LATTV. Let me tell you about, oh my god, I can't believe the famous Let Me Tell You About is in my chat. Oh my god, I can't believe Chad is here. Oh my goodness. We're gonna collab soon. We're gonna do the food poisoning map because I did not know about that until like 2 seconds ago, so. Thank you, Tom, for being here. Long, RJ Savage, username not available, Zion Kitsune, Zawa Honk, and Wawan. Welcome, guys. How y'all doing today? Welcome. I hope everyone's been having a lovely day so far. But yes, let's go ahead and get this press conference on the road. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road for today. Yes. Alrighty. So, where do I even begin? So, literally... almost 3 years ago, almost to the day, I debuted as a VTuber. This time in my life when I debuted actually was kind of like in between, like not knowing. I didn't know who I was as a person before I started streaming. Here's the thing. I came from a part of my life where I had to kind of mold myself to the people around me. It's not that they wouldn't allow me to be myself. It's just I was walking on eggshells. I was walking on eggshells pretty much. For all the people that not all the people, but at least like all the people that I interacted with around that time in my life, I was walking on eggshells, and I had to basically mold myself and kind of like bend the knee to people that obviously did not care about me. And obviously had no good intentions for me and would constantly use me, whether it be for my skills or for who I know or whatever the fuck. So part of me thought VTubing was going to be like my starting escape from like that part of my life, And thankfully it was. I was able to finally disconnect myself from most of those kind of people as of last year. And I haven't looked back since, but during those 3 years, I have learned so freaking much as not only a content creator, a VTuber, a streamer, but just myself as a person. It's been a really big, like, I finally have my own personality is what I'm trying to say. I have my own personality and I can be who I want to be, and now I'm surrounded by people who love me for who I am. And I think that's the most important part that's become of my VTuber journey, is learning to love myself, learning to find who I am as a person, and being surrounded by people who love you for who you are and not for the person that like that they can benefit from, But yeah, sorry to start out on a sour note, but that's literally just how it's been the past 3 years. It's just kind of finding myself, learning to love myself, developing a personality, especially away from like, because I used to really be but I'm still big all about idols. I still love idols and idol culture, but it definitely what took up most of my life. And through VTubing, I was able to find other avenues and hobbies that I now super enjoy. Like, I wasn't an avid gamer before. Okay, I'll be real. I was a gamer, but I only played 3 games. 3 gaming franchises slash categories: Pokemon, Sonic, and Kingdom Hearts. The 3 autism games. The 3 autism games: Pokemon, Sonic, and Kingdom Hearts. Those are the only games I really played growing up. So through VTubing, I was able to, like, you know, play more video games. I got into FPS this past year, man. Like, before VTubing, I was so scared of FPS because, oh my god, I never fucking thought that I would be playing like Rising Storm or BattleBit or fuck even Tarkov. Tarkov are so scary, but jeez, man, I'm so happy that like I found FPS. Like, it's been such a stress reliever for me, you know. I feel like a real hashtag gamer now. Ha 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 ha. And then of course, like, I played Touhou as well. Like, bullet hells I played, but not as often. It was only like maybe once or twice. And then I finally got into, you know, doing like bullet hell, visual novel, FPS, community games. Oh my god, can I talk about you guys for a minute? Can I give, before we get into the Q&A part, can I just give you guys a big shout out that, like, you know, when I first got into VTubing, the one thing I noticed that like a lot of VTubers are missing were community interaction. And I thought I could, I don't want to say market on it because that's like such a horrible term to use. Because I don't know, I genuinely enjoy streaming for you guys and with you guys. Because my big thing is like, I see VTubers make this mistake. They don't take their community into account into what they do, on what kind of content they put out, or just simply interacting with them. I feel like it's now starting to change, but we're still a long way from, like, you know, letting viewers be part of the stream and not just letting them watch the stream. It's easier for someone my size to say that. Of course, someone who's bigger, it may be harder to manage, but I think it's still something that even bigger VTubers should be doing. It doesn't matter your size, you know? Alrighty, but sorry, I was coughing. But I don't know, I'm really glad that I became like a community focused kind of streamer, because I don't know, I don't think I would be here without you guys. So it wouldn't make sense to, like, you know, give thanks every single day and make you guys part of my adventure, you know? But yeah, that's how I feel. That's like a little bit of background about me in case you want to know anything about me. I don't think you care, honestly. I think you're just here for the Q&A. It's okay, I understand. A lot of people are probably just here for the Q&A. But I don't know, I hope more... the one thing I want to see is like more VTubers just take their community into account. It doesn't matter if there's like one person in your community or there's like a million people in your community. Just letting them be part of the stream and not just watching it is like my motto, honestly. And I hope others can take note of that motto as well. Ask not for what the VTuber can do for you, ask what fun can be done together. Exactly. So you get it, Oomfy. You get it. Okay. So, I'll probably be talking about like other bullshit like throughout this. We'll go on lots of tangents, I think. Today's gonna be a very tangent heavy stream, so I hope you guys don't mind it. But let's go ahead and answer some questions for now. Let's go ahead and go over here. First question we have is, what do you think the next what do you think is next for VTubing as a whole in your opinion? I think the next thing for VTubing, big guy, is going to be live events, honestly. Cause we're not really post-pandemic technically, but at the same time, we're now past, you know, all the restrictions and everything, where we can actually do real life events. And it's already kind of been happening, but I think as time goes on, more conventions are going to be implementing VTuber activities and VTuber performances, guesting opportunities, because, let's be real, it's cheaper to bring a VTuber than it is to bring a physical voice actor, like a physical person, you know? And also VTubers just make, I feel like it's just more fun, honestly. I know there was like this big like discourse meme happening where it was like this Thai VTuber was like going like this around the screen. They were performing on like a screen and everything. Everyone was like making fun of them. Man, fuck those people. Like they're the ones that are making fun of it. But trust me, in like six months to a year, they're gonna be like, oh, maybe I should try the VTuber thing so that I can get like, you know, like the opportunities that they get. A lot of people are gonna be using VTubing as like a fad and trying to use it as a way to get like more IRL opportunities, and that's gonna I don't like that. But at the same time, I think TLDR, I think live events is going to be the next big thing, and you don't need to be there in person. Honestly, you can just like be on screen. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. No, onto love. Okay, thank you for that question. Next one. Disregarding Bussy, tell me about the Glaucana? I hate Glaucana. What's the best approach to marketing, advertising, and community growth retention for content creation? Literally, if I can TLDR it into one phrase, take your community into account. Take your community into account. For example, I love Kingdom Hearts. I genuinely do. But I'm not gonna be streaming Kingdom Hearts to a community who doesn't have the same level of autism for Kingdom Hearts as I do. So you want to keep... I'm going to start with the community growth rendition. Please. I know we have a lot of backlog streamers in here and like a lot of backlog gaming streamers. I get it. But like... if your community isn't really interested in seeing that sort of content, is there a point in doing that content unless... you know, you're able to make it appealing for your community. So, for example, you can stream Kingdom Hearts, but how are you going to make it, like, you know, appealing for your community? That's what I've kind of been doing, especially with, like, my idol stuff. Because when I first started out, oh my fucking god, I would scare people away with, like, all the idol stuff that I would spout. Because no one knows the terms. No one knows what the fuck I'm talking about, or, like, what idol groups, like, that I like, you know? And, you know, it's like, holy shit. I get it. It's gonna scare people off. So, you know what I did? I started tailoring my love of idols while taking my community into account. So if most of my community doesn't know what the fuck idol culture is about, I'm gonna sit there and answer every single question. Is there gonna be repeat questions that are gonna come in? Heck yeah! I'm gonna still answer them because there's people that just genuinely do not fucking know, you know? So tailor your stuff around your community is what I'm trying to say. And if there's something that you like, that you know your community doesn't like, tailor it around them. You gotta take your community into account in what you do. Now for marketing and advertising, man, honestly, I'm not really good when it comes to marketing and advertising. That's something I still struggle with to this day. With social media just rapidly changing, like every single month, it feels like I have to learn something new every single month. And by the time I finally adapt to it, they change it again. So, I mean, the best advice I can give you is just keep up with, I don't want to say keep up with trends, but keep up with how social media is changing and like what is going to be the new way to like market yourself. I know YouTube ads is a pretty big one, and I know 𝗟R𝘆 is going to try to get me some ads out there pretty soon, but for marketing and advertising, like the best you can do honestly is just post your have a cool announcement channel on your Discord. Post, oh, here's a big one actually. Here's a fucking big one actually. I thought of this one right now as I was looking at my Twitter. A lot of people do not keep their Twitter relevant to themselves. What do I mean by that? They retweet a lot of things that is very unrelated to them, or they tweet out things that are very unrelated. So I know we like art, we like seeing memes and everything, but if your Twitter, for example, takes up like let's say 40%, like, you know, schedules, going live, posts, announcements that you have for yourself, and then like the 60% of it is like retweets of like other people's stuff, memes, art that's unrelated to you. It does not. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. You can't be doing that. That kills your Twitter actually. Oh yeah, we did have the chat member making chat member making billboard. I don't know who. What? We did have a chat member making billboards. Oh, okay. Keep your VTuber strictly business and yeah, exactly. Like if you want to retweet, like you gotta keep your VTuber account strictly for yourself and yourself only. If you don't know what to post, or like you think like you're so restricted to like only posting like things about you, make memes of yourself, retweet art, repost. Also, okay, another thing too, it's okay to repost stuff. I'm so tired of like I need to have like a new post every single day. No, I've literally been reposting memes that are like a year or two old, and they're actually doing way better than when I posted them initially, you know? So keep your VTuber account all about you. It's a place where they go to see you, not other people's stuff. If you're interested in something or you see something useful that other people can go, like for example, I retweeted a lot of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 stuff when it first came out because I was like, hey, that's really, really fucking cool. I believe in this. I'm gonna retweet that. Heck yeah, do that. But if it doesn't include anything about you or something related to you or something that you think your community might find useful, I would leave it alone and have your own private Twitter where you can retweet that kind of stuff, you know? I need to learn how to do shift posts. Shift posts on X ones. Now, is it shift posts about that involve you or shift posts about other people? I fall into this category. I don't want it to change though, as my Twitter isn't really a platform to myself to shill. But Twitter is part of your marketing, so that's the thing. This is coming from someone who takes like, you know, VTubing kind of seriously. If you don't want it to change and you want to, see, that's another thing. I feel like a lot of VTubers like fall under. It's like I don't really take this serious. I like it's fine that you don't take it serious. It's fine. It's a hobby. But then I see a lot of people, you know, also kind of be like, I want to grow. I want to grow. I celebrate all these milestones and everything. And it's like I gotta get confused sometimes. Like, what? Like, are you here to like be a hobbyist, or are you here to like, you know, grow and make this like a something? You know, I don't know. I think it's my brain. I think it's like my brain, my autism brain, just being like, I can't read intent over the internet, so that just may be it. I don't know. But don't a lot of VTubers, big and small, do what you said not to? Yeah, a lot of them do. That's the thing. They don't make their Twitter like about themselves. And because like again, if you're a VTuber, I feel like your Twitter like I wish I could show my screen right now. But for example, if I like go through my likes I don't really care about. Your likes should just be you liking whatever the fuck you want. But the moment you press the retweet button or you post something, that's when it should be a little more, you know, focused on you. Pro tip, sneed, and then sneed more. I need to learn how to shit post an X. Oh, let me catch up with chat. You already use VTubing as a fad. I know, pray for a good convention internet. People don't like gameplays that get stale. You didn't let to stop you from streaming Sonic Autism games. See, but here's the thing. With YouTube, honestly, YouTube is just a supplement platform for me. It's not my main platform. So I could technically do whatever the fuck I want on here, but that doesn't mean I'm also gonna like not try to tailor it. Honestly, I loved my Sonic gameplay, but I really wish I took more of you guys into account when playing Sonic. I feel like it would have been more successful if I made it more fun and interactive versus just playing the game. I did not like doing that. I just don't like playing games. I want to bring you guys into it, and it wasn't a good stream series, honestly. I loved playing it, but I should have just played it like by myself, honestly. I should have played it by myself. Sorry, I have like junk in my throat. Okay, that's how I feel though. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. All over the place, Nyaru. Is it possible for you to tell us anything about YouTube Premium watch time revenue percentage? How does it differ from... YouTube does not give that number to me, actually. YouTube does not disclose that number to anyone. So unless some insider is gonna be like telling you, yeah, I can't really tell you that information. I'm sorry. There's no... So when you go on the YouTube revenue tab, it doesn't tell you like what percentage. I think it does it actually. I don't remember it telling me. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna fact check this right now. I don't think it tells you like the percentage between like let me see. Subscription status? No, subscription source. No, it doesn't. It does not tell you the percentage between premium and regular. So sorry, I can't answer that question because that information is literally not disclosed to anyone. Do you distinguish tasks for I can hold on. I'm gonna cough this out real quick. I should be good now. I should be good. Okay. Do you distinguish tasks for generic streams versus VTuber? I find when mainly VTubers discuss streaming, they refer to VTubing when they overlap with streaming in general and not VTuber specific. It depends on the question, honestly. Because here's the thing, with VTubers, a lot of stuff actually does overlap with regular streaming. It's just you kind of convert it from like regular IRL streamers to like VTubers. And then same thing, vice versa. You convert some tips from VTuber to IRL type of streaming, you know? So it really depends on the phrasing of the question and how well you actually already kind of know about streaming. Because yeah, a lot of the stuff that I say here, I learned from like IRL streamers and I just converted it over to VTubers. And the same thing, some VTuber stuff, I kind of convert over. I can see them working for like IRL streamers, and I wonder why IRL streamers don't do certain things. So, you know, it just depends on the question. How do you make covers? How do I make covers? That's a good question, actually. That's a good question. So, I use a combination of Audacity and Reaper to record my vocals, and then depending on if they have harmonies or not, I record the harmonies. And then if I know the thing has harmonies. So here's the thing, a lot of people, I'm so confused about harmonies still, so don't worry if you don't know anything about harmonies. Just look up a guide, look up, like, for example, 𝗕𝗄 harmony guide on YouTube, and there will probably be like a 𝗬𝗨 or a Vocaloid, like, you know, doing like the harmonies, and you can like mimic that. When I tune things, I like to get the original like track that I'm referencing, paste it onto Reaper or Audacity, whatever the fuck, and then like just kind of line it up. And then tuning, I always outsource that. I always outsource tuning and all that other kind of like mixing and all that shit. Otherwise, I just use default settings for like very casual covers I just feel like doing. It doesn't need to be that deep if you want to be casual about it. But for big projects, I do like to outsource most things. As someone who's doing it for 29, is networking by handing out for... Wait. Is networking by handing out naturally... is networking by hanging out naturally with moots a good idea? Why are you... No, you shouldn't be doing that. No. Don't use your friends, man. No. I don't know if it's just me interpreting the question badly, but like, you shouldn't be... You should be hanging out naturally with your moots just to hang out, not for networking purposes. If you want to network, you gotta go to, like, you know, I say go to events. Events are like a really nice neutral space to do networking. If you can't go to events, just make your intentions known at least, or at least like be honest about your intentions. But I would not use hanging out naturally as a way to network. No, don't take it. I feel like that's like taking advantage. It comes out to me as taking advantage of people, you know? Hang out with your friends and other VTubers to hang out, not to like network or, you know, gain something from them. Because when I think networking, I think of like a exchange of like benefits, you know, not hanging out. You know, there's a big difference. Yeah, I mean, work is work. Keep them separate. You know. IRL series need to have more outfit reveal streams. So true, 𝗬𝗨. They do. Hello, everyone. By the way, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, like no. That's a bad idea. That's a really bad. That's how drama starts, if anything. That's how drama really starts. Is when. I don't know. I've seen it way too often where it's like other VTubers like just hang out with their friends, but then like that's all that they then eventually like they leave them because they're not really benefiting them. Don't hang out with your friends to hang out, not to network. Network with people in neutral spaces. If you can't find a neutral space, you can't go to IRL events, at least be honest about your intentions, because networking is an exchange of, I guess, like benefits, if that makes sense. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Last time when you have a community of bored, unemployed people and or kids. So true, 𝗬𝗨. So true. Okay, would you play TTRPG, not D&D, please, with viewers? I don't know how to play TTRPGs, honestly. I don't see myself doing TTRPGs because that's not something I'm interested in. I'll play with other VTubers if they ask me. I'll do D&D campaigns with like Tatsu and Hal and Yoro and everything, but like I'm really not a TTRPG person. I hope you guys can understand that. It's just really not. It's not something that I'm personally interested in. Is a high-end microphone always recommended or a mid-tier for not okay, this is a huge fucking misconception. By the way, good question. By the way, JC, this is a really good question. I'm so glad someone asked this. It does not matter if you have the $1,000 mic or the $20 snowball. What matters is... Oh, thank you for the sub. What matters is your filters. The filters that you put on your mic in OBS. You can make that $20 snowball mic sound like the $500, $1,000 mic with the right filters. Now, everyone's filters is going to be different, so I cannot really give you like, you know, this is the exact filters I use for my mic. What may make me sound really... This is an audiophile sort of thing. This is like, you gotta ask an audiophile about this. But from what I understand from what audiophiles have told me is like, you know, not all filters are built the same for everyone. Or not built the same, but like they will have the same effect on everyone. So please play around. Please play around with your filters. Do little recording sessions, just record it in your OBS, see how it sounds, compare each filter, play around with it, and you can make that $20 snowball mic sound like the $500 microphone, you know? So big misconception, you don't need the $1,000 mic. You don't need a high quality mic. It will help, but you can easily with filters, just make the $20 snowball mic sound super good. Yeah. Has anyone really been a fan, even as decided... Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What? Has anyone really been far ever as decided to use even go want to... What? ESL Chama, I'm sorry. I'm not answering that question. ESL Chama, please. How do you avoid petty drama while being a small creator, especially within the big crowds and the bucket mentality and the common... that is common within aspiring content creators? Don't... See, it's a mean question. Oh, please don't mean questions. I kind of want to take it serious today. Sorry, guys. No mean question. But Nyaru, if $30 mic can be good enough, what else can I use as a cope? Well, you just gotta seethe and dilate. Yeah, just don't get it. Okay, so going back to the question. Nice. Wait. Starting fights of off is also a way to spread the word about your favorite VTuber. People will never forget that. I know the rule about not mentioning other VTubers without being mentioned, but Whole Life has a 1-month fan club in all towns. Be yourself before you collab. Share infinite. That's actually a good piece of advice too. Hold on, I'm gonna... Going back to that one question, though, what was it? How do you avoid petty drama? Just don't get involved. Don't get involved, man. That's the best thing I can say. Just don't get... If you see drama happening, don't insert yourself. Don't give your hot... This is coming from someone who gives their hot take, too. This is coming from someone who gives their hot take on a lot of things. Don't get involved. Ignore it. If someone tries to, like, drag an opinion out of you or, like, be saying... If someone says, you need to give your opinion about this or you just don't care about me or the VTuber community. Block them out of your life. Literally. Just... block them out of your life. Block them. Don't interact with them ever again. I have a lot of VTubers, actually. I don't want to say blocked, but I definitely have like certain VTubers muted because they're the type to be like, if you don't give your opinion, you hate everyone. If you don't say anything, you're a big meanie, and how dare you not be, you know, shit like that. I don't know, just the best thing is like you need to also like read people. You need to learn how to read people. You gotta look into like someone's language and like how they carry themselves and how they talk to you and everything. If they use a lot of like, hey, do you want to like, for example, there's a difference between saying, hey, do you want to collab, and being like, hey, I have a schedule. I have this collab proposal. Here's the proposal. It has the dates, times, who's participating, everything like that. There's a big difference between those two, you know? If someone's just like, hey, you want to collab, it comes off as like, you know, kind of wanting to be used. Meanwhile, if someone comes up to you and they're like, oh, I have this in order to organize, here, come, do you want to collab with me? Here's all the details. That's a lot different, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. I got you. Some days you just don't want to give an opinion. They make you give one. Exactly. Those type of people are annoying. Sounds more like miserable VTubers. That is miserable VTubers. You are right. Doesn't even some turns mean something else. Drama farming is gross, but quite effectively some content creators. Another big red flag, speaking of content farming, is... can I give this advice? It's not even related. I'm just kind of going on a tangent at this point. Drama farming and interaction farming. If you see any okay, here's a big fucking tip. If you see any of those drop your PNG shits, don't ever interact with those. Do not. It is not benefiting toward you. It only benefits the person you are interacting with. Because how fucking social media works is the more interaction an original post gets, the more it will be seen by more people. And you replying to it is not going to get the eyes that you think it is going to get. So stop, literally, if I could have you guys listen to one thing, stop interacting with those drop your PNG posts. They do nothing to you. I honestly really hate those posts. And I understand some people, you know, there's people out there with good intentions who do it. And, you know, they actually do reply and everything like that. But more often than not, people really need to fucking stop interacting and doing those posts. They do not benefit anyone but the OP. So stop interacting with those posts. Stop it. Stop it. You're better than that. You don't need them. You literally don't need those posts. I'm sorry. That went super off topic. Okay. Anyways, how do you handle time management? Oh, I don't. That's the thing. I don't. I'm bad at time management actually, but what helps me is scheduling things out. So for example, so what I'm gonna be doing soon is like dedicating certain days to like editing graphics, editing videos. Of course, like there's gonna be strictly only stream days and posting things and shit like that. So I think my schedule so far is going to be Sundays is going to be when I make all my graphics and everything and post my schedule and, you know, do all my graphic work on Sunday. And then like around like maybe between Monday and Tuesday, I'll do strictly video editing. Wednesday, Thursday is only streaming days. Fridays it will be I post something on YouTube and then of course the stream. And then Saturday is when like I kind of like rest, you know. So coming up with a schedule, honestly, helps so much with time management. Just whatever works for you. If you need to work around a job, do it. And don't think that you need to stream like every single day. That's not a thing. It's stream on your own schedule. It's fine. Your community will understand and make it work, you know? But at least be consistent. Have a consistent schedule. How do you carve out a niche in your streaming and build a community from the ground up? Like, how do you find out what works? By doing it. I know it sounds generic, but you just gotta do it. You just gotta do whatever content, see what sticks, what works. For example, my hand cans. I didn't think my hand cans would be honestly all that popular. But then all of a sudden, after doing a fucking cupcake baking stream, that became a staple on my channel. And I stuck with it because I know a lot of people actually like it. And that's how I cultivated a lot of new following. Is I saw this one thing work. I didn't do it every single day, but I still did it every so often to still drag people in and give them an opportunity to watch like other things as well. So if you see what works, stick with it, but don't make it like, you know, don't do it like every single time or it's gonna lose its flavor, you know? But yeah, literally just trying out new concepts, new things, streaming, yeah, just new content of games, or new concepts, new things. Try, see what works. If it works, start slowly implementing it into your regular content. If something doesn't work out, start slowly disintegrating it, or not slowly taking it out of your content. Another good example of like taking something out of my content was Touhou Thursdays. I love streaming Touhou. It's another autism thing with like Kingdom Hearts. I love streaming Touhou, but Touhou is a once in a while thing for me because unfortunately it does not bring in the same amount of interactivity that it does with all my other content. So yeah, that's a good example of that. I love Touhou, by the way. Touhou love. Okay, I used to alternate between Twitch and YouTube, but exclusively do YouTube now. Should I do both again? I feel like splitting my already tiny audience too much. So here's the thing. YouTube audience will not most of the time YouTube audience will not translate over to Twitch audience, and Twitch audience will not translate over to YouTube audience. Now there's gonna be some overlap, but the overlap is gonna be super fucking tiny. There are some people on here who only exclusively watch me on here on YouTube, and there's gonna be people on Twitch who exclusively watch me on there. So I personally think it is super beneficial to split your time between YouTube and Twitch because you are catering to technically different audiences, different platform audiences. I would recommend it, honestly. I would highly recommend it. And also, if one goes in the shitter one day, you can just be like, hey, YouTube's in the shitter right now. Let's go over to Twitch. Hey, Twitch is in the shitter. Oh, I already have pretty much an established audience here on YouTube. It should be easy for everyone to translate, or it should be easy for me to just come on here and do a last minute stream because, you know, Twitch is being an asshole. Do both. Okay, next one I have. Any advice for men trying to get into VTubing? Don't. No, I'm just kidding. Don't make being a guy your personality. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my only advice, is don't make being a guy your whole personality. I feel like a lot of male VTubers that I don't interact with kind of go around like that sort of thing. Because especially with like smaller male VTubers, they make being a male like all about like that's like their only gimmick is being a guy. Find your gimmick. Don't I think that's like a term for it. It's called like the VTuber with the male VTuber with the sweat with like the hoodie male VTuber syndrome is pretty much what it's called, where they make being a guy like their personality, you know. Find your niche, find your gimmick. Are you gonna be like an idol VTuber? Are you gonna be like a Catboy VTuber? Heck, fucking Catboy is fine. Just don't be a guy. Literally, viewer hoodie male Chuba. Yeah, don't be the generic viewer male hoodie Chuba, male on stream. And also, you're gonna also need to understand that like it's gonna be a lot harder for guys to get into streaming. Mostly because nowadays, I'll be real, it is a very female-dominated female-dominated genre. And the best thing I think male VTubers can do is just be a bro. Be a bro, man. Just be a bro. I feel like that's the best male VTubers that I've watched. They literally are just so casual with their chat, and they know how to talk to their chat. They are very relatable in what they do, and I have grown to like them a lot more than someone who does, like, for example, Fujo bait. Like the Fujo bait stuff and like the sexy female VTuber stuff, they go hand in hand, you know? So I think that's like the best thing I can say. And also, just a reminder, guys, please use the YouTube Q&A function. I will only be taking questions through there. I will not be taking questions through the YouTube chat. Just to keep everything kind of organized for me. Thank you. Being male just made me realize how much of it really a society. Trainer voices to be mommy to your course are the best. You're either a male tuber that does cringy Fujo stuff or a homie. Yeah, exactly. I say you should be the homie. Be the homie. Because I'll be real with you, we all saw Maista and his downfall with like his Fujo fan base. Do you really want to have the same Menhera as Maista with the Fujo fan base? You know? Do you want that? I don't think you do. It's not. It sounds nice numbers wise, but you don't want that. It's the same thing for GFE. I don't know, because it is BFE and GFE. Both of them. Can you handle that sort of audience? Can you? It's nice when it comes to the numbers. I get it. Like number make brain go happy, but it's not fucking worth it. BFE, GFE is not fucking worth it. I am strictly not a G. I always like to remind you guys, I'm not a GFE streamer. I really try not to be, and I don't want to be, and I hope you guys don't see me as that. And I understand, it's not everyone is going to be able to, but at the same time, again, I'm not a GFE streamer, and you shouldn't be a BFE or a GFE streamer. Don't do it. GFE is girlfriend experience, right? Yes, it is. And of course, BFE is boyfriend experience. You had to spat with the Fujo. I didn't have a spat with the Fujos. I used to be a Fujo. But then I realized how mentally unstable and how hard it is for, you know, people who have to deal with BFE and GFE, like, fan base. It's so mentally taxing. I really prop them for those who can do it. But, like, it's not for everyone. And it's a dangerous path to go down. I highly recommend against it. Okay, next one. Not sure if this was asked already, but what is your opinion on using a PNG instead of fully rigged model? That's fine. I hate people who like nag on people like you need the full model. Cause like you get a full model, you invest like $1,000 into a fucking model, and then you realize you don't like streaming. Start out with the fucking PNG, please. God damn it. Start out with the PNG. Don't waste your fucking money on a full rigged model. Not even streaming once or like having streaming experience, period. I'm not saying you need a model to stream, period, or like be a streamer or be a VTuber. PNG VTubers are so valid, and they're doing it, and honestly, they're doing it smart. They're the smart ones in this situation. The PNG YouTubers are the smart ones. Please, for the love of God, stream with the PNG first. See if you like it, see what works, see what you can cultivate out of it, and if you feel like this is something you want to do on the regular, do it. Okay? Just do it. Going back to audio, so if any easy recommendations to start out, was there a pre-canned up setup that you followed at the beginning, or did you already know enough about audio stuff to go in? So it depends on what exactly you want to know. This is a very generic question, so for easy recommendations to start out, I mean, just get a mic and play around with filters. That's like the best fucking recommendation I think I can give you, honestly. That's the best recommendation. Just get a mic. Get a snowball. I think a snowball is a very nice starter mic. I hate people who say like snowball is a cringe mic and you should get it. No, it's a good. I started out with a snowball. Okay, the thing that killed me was not having or knowing about filters. Research your filters. Research what other people are using for their filters. Don't go in blind. Do your research about it. And I mean, that's the best thing I can. Just get a mic and start playing around with filters. It's really shrimple as. It really is shrimple as. And if you really need a guide to go off of, like, again, look up like filters for snowball, filters for Elgato Wave 3 mic, and see what other people are using. Implement that. If it doesn't sound good to you, it doesn't work out, if you get feedback from it and they say it doesn't work out, play around with it even more, you know? There are many good OBS filters tutorials. Yeah, there's a lot of tutorials out there. Start with the tutorials. I went in so blind. I just assumed you put in the mic and then you're pretty good to go. You should hear my fucking audio from back then. Actually, can I find a clip of my audio from when I was first starting out? That would be super cringe to look at. Hold on. That would be super cringe to hear. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm looking this up. I am looking this up now. Clips created. Okay. Oh god. Is this it?
Okay. Crash into Ancho's house. Where does he live?
Do you hear that audio?
I can crash into there. I can do it. I can do it.
And then here is this one.
Crash into T-posing Jesus. Oh my god.
You hear how echoey it sounds?
I never referred to that statue as T-posing.
This is with the snowball,
Jesus,
by the way.
I think I'm gonna start doing that from now on.
That was with a snowball, like the basic cheap ass snowball mic with so much echo in it, so much like it's just so unfilled. It's so, yes, don't get me wrong, very soul, but at the same time, At the same time, very unfiltered. I just plug in the mic and go. You can't be doing that. You gotta do the research about it. Very echoey. Very, very echoey. Alrighty. Let's see. Next question. How do you avoid your content to get out? How do you avoid your content to get out of the target audience? Like the one piece that made the content got shitted on by normies. Oh, wait, huh? How do you avoid your content to get out of the target audience? You can't avoid that. I'll be real with you. You can't avoid that. Like, I'm not too sure what exactly you mean. I think the question is just worded very, very weirdly. But I think you mean, like, how do you avoid, like, your content getting out of the target? Okay, no, I understand. I'm sorry, I'm just stupid. So how do you avoid your content getting out of your target audience? You can't avoid that. That's unavoidable. That's literally unavoidable. That's pretty much like saying, like, okay, if you're not like what do you call it? Like, if you're not an anime fan, you should not be watching anime. That's pretty much what you're saying. And like, there's people who don't like anime, but still watch anime. You know, they wouldn't call themselves like an anime fan, but they still watch anime. You can't avoid that, unfortunately. Like that, yeah. That's like quarantining your you can't quarantine your content. Plus, that's gonna fucking kill you when it comes to growth. Don't quarantine your content. You can't do that. It's just an unavoidable thing. If a more normie audience finds you, just don't respond to them. That's literally just don't respond to them. Don't. If they make like a mean comment or something, don't respond to it. Just delete it and move on. Like, it's really an unavoidable thing. That's another thing is, like, when it comes to VTubing, you gotta grow really fucking thick skin when it comes to like viewer comments and like viewer like hate comments and like people coming in to like give you like mean comments. Like, for example, last week during the Chris Chan medallion making stream, which by the way we're gonna be painting them, I think either tonight or tomorrow night. I haven't decided yet. But pretty much, oh my fucking god. I had one dude come in here was like, you're not a real VTuber because you're using like you just have a camera on. You're using VTubing as a fad, aren't you? You're not a real VTuber. Stop VTubing right now because you're gonna okay, I remember that comment from was it really an Aspie though? I don't think it was. I don't think they gave off the vibes of it, but like I don't know. Salty people are salty. But I literally just straight up ignored it and I just had my mods handle it. You gotta learn how to like just filter that stuff out of your brain. It helps so much actually. But you can't it's the other, you can't quarantine your content. That's a silly thing to like try to do. I wouldn't attempt anything like that. Making memes can be a gimmick, right? I mean, technically, yeah, but you shouldn't be making memes like your main gimmick, if that makes sense. Like, memes are supplementary. That's how I always seen it. Like, memes are fun, but you can't make it your main content or like the main thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be, memes are supplementary, not a main thing to use, you know? It's kind of like YouTube clip. It's kind of like clipping. You don't use clips to as like your main source of like content creation, because I mean you're streaming. You gotta use these clips are supplementary to draw people in. It's not guaranteed, but it does help out. Does this mean fembro gimmick is unironically an option? I think fembro it can be. I think I'm considered fembro. Wait, like femboy? Or fem? What do you mean by fem? Wait, what do you mean by fembro? Actually, what do you mean by fembro? What do you mean? What do you mean by fembro? I don't know. Do you mean like a femboy bro or like a female who is also a bro? Why not both? But I want to know what they mean in the context of this question so I can answer it properly. I think they mean tomboy? Do you mean tomboy? Tomboy, maybe like a femboy that's a bro. Yeah, exactly. Like fembro sounds like a girl that's one of the boys. Yeah, exactly. Probably a fuda. I don't know. What do you mean by that? Where was the Tao that answered that question? Yeah, Tao. What do you mean by? I want to know the definition of fembro. There's so many different ways to interpret it. Yeah, it's really the best femboy VTuber. Not a femboy. What the fuck is this called? I'm trying to figure out the definition. I am a Fuda, guys, but I'm trying to figure out the definition of the fembro here. Like, do you mean a girl that's like a bro too, or do you mean like a femboy who is a bro? I'm sorry, I think I mean feminine, like a feminine boy, so a femboy, so a femboy. Tao, please, Tao, please answer me. Is the headset mic worth it, or the desktop mics? But desktop mics are so much better. Do not get a fucking headset mic. They're good. They're okay, but get an actual mic. Get an actual mic. Headset mics are a meme. They're never. Most of them are never good quality, anyways. Tao refuses to elaborate. God damn it! Desktop mics and the head mics at 100. Yeah. Never. Always go for the. Yeah. Because when I think of like a headset mic, I think of like the Xbox Kino mics, where it's like going like it sounds like a fucking trucker. Most of them sound like that. And honestly, it's a little more hard to apply filters onto that as well. Just a little bit harder, just because like there's such kind of follow in this category. I think beat Mario. No, wait, he's more Bubby. He's more Bubby. But I think a lot of the femboy, JP VTubers kind of fall under this category if you like listen to their translated clips or anything. How much do you pay on the average music-related project? Anywhere between $100 to $300. Just depends on the project itself, how many people are involved, if it's just me, or if I want to like, you know, go a little bit extra with like the video editing or the mixing or the audio editing, anything like that. So, and I think the most I spent was like $300 on a project, and that was for 𝗕𝗄. But that was kind of worth it. I thought it was worth it. How do you acquire mods and staff to help you with clips? What type of staff should you content creators be looking at? That's definitely more of an agency question, I think. Because, like, I'm part of an agency. If you guys don't know, I'm part of ShirayuriPro. But because, like, the difference between mods and, you know, like, I guess, like, clip creator. So, like, most people, I guess, when they first start out, I assume they just hire, like, clip editors to do, like, editing for them. Clip editors only really do like the editing part. They don't unless you like pay them a little bit extra, I guess. I don't know how it works. I clip my own stuff. I edit my own stuff. I don't really know how this works, honestly. I don't know how this works, I'll be real. I clip my own stuff and I edit my own stuff, which I think is if I could turn this question around, actually, I think it's very useful to learn how to clip your own things and learn how to edit your own videos. It just saves so much. Not only does it save money, but you also get to like learn more about like what your community likes and everything, and like seeing you learn a new skill. It's super fun. I think it's useful to like learn how to video edit and learn how to clip your own VODs and everything like that. But okay, to bring it back around, to acquire mods, my first mod ever was literally just like one of my con friends. Like, they just come in here and they mod for me. When I first started, I was like, hey, do you just want to help me out? You have like, you watch me. I know you watch me at least. And they're like, yeah, I can help you out. So I literally just got like a close friend of mine to mod my stream. And then eventually, as I kept growing, of course, like now I have like 𝗬𝘆Pro staff being mods here. But of course, I kept growing more, and my agency helped me out with doing like mod applications. The thing is, I've also looked for mods in the past, and like I totally just like kind of flopped on responding back to people. I'm so glad my agency is here. Again, they helped me out. They helped me find like 2 new mods, and but people, the one thing I would say to look for in like a mod or anything like that is if they can be available when you stream, and they understand it's a volunteer position, probably, because yes, they do it for free. They do it for free, unfortunately. Most of them do. A lot of the higher content creators do pay their mods, which is very cute, actually. I want to get to a point where I can pay my mods one day. I want to get to that point. But anyways, see if they're available on their time, and you know they could keep things professional as well. Professionalism, and if they stream at like, or not they stream, but if they are available at like the times that you stream. Those are the 2 biggest things. My big thing, honestly, is professionalism. If they're able to separate that they're a fan, that they're now a mod, you know. Separate the fanness from the mods, the mod or the fan mentality from the mod mentality, if that makes sense. That's why I'm kind of hesitant, honestly, on like looking for new mods. And they show signs of bias. It's yeah, signs of bias are a huge red flag. If they're very much like a yes man to you, like always being like yes ma'am, yes ma'am, oh my god, yes, you're so right, you're so right. That's a really big red flag, you know. That's why I think I make an awful mod, Jenny. They do it for free. Yeah, I mean, like, it's okay if you don't think you can make a good mod. That's the thing. But a lot of people, a lot of VTubers and streamers, they fall into like this, oh, they're so dedicated to me that I should make them a mod or something. Like, you don't have to. Not a lot of dedicated people aren't gonna make good mods because they cannot be professional. Or they tend to, like, you know, take their own opinions and like kind of apply it to chat, you know? You can't be doing that. Let me see. It say we triple the mod record that 𝗏𝗁schizo has time. 𝗏𝗏schizo has time, yeah, pretty much. That's what I look for in mod. But the biggest thing for me is professionalism. Because I understand everyone, of course, is gonna be a fan of you. But if they can separate that and, you know, do their job, they're an amazing mod, you know? At one point, should a VTuber get dedicated mods for their chat? You should at least start out with 2, I think. 1 or 2. I say one person that at least like knows you well enough and, you know, is available for your time. There's never like a perfect time to like get a mod or anything like that. You should always have a mod. Doesn't matter how big or small you are. Now, when you get to, personally for me, I started getting more mods around the time I think I hit partner, I believe. So like when I started growing more as an audience member, or growing my audience more, that's when I started like really considering more mods. Or when I noticed that like chat's really getting out of control, if my other mod can't handle them, maybe we need like another person to come on. It really depends. It really depends on the situation, honestly. If you don't mod those who ask for mod, how do you know who to give a mod? I guess it's just how or why they ask. I would not. Wait, huh? If you don't mod those who ask for mod, if you don't mod those who ask for mod, how do you know who to give a mod? Oh, like how do you give out mod, or like how do you give mods? Right? Is that what you mean? You guys are asking really, I don't know if it's my brain just being like stupid or something, or like, I don't know, a lot of questions are being really weirdly phrased today, or you guys are just ESL, it's okay if you are. But I think what you mean is like, how do you know who to give mod to? Like, how do you know who to, I'm sorry, I can't understand that question. I'm sorry. How do you know who to give moderator powers to? Oh, I already said that. I already answered that question. It's if they can be professional. If they can be professional, they can separate from being a fan and do their job. And they say, how can you tell if someone's good enough to give a wrench if they ask for one? Well, first of all, you shouldn't be asking for mod privileges. You should never. As the viewers, I know you guys are very enthusiastic about wanting to help your VTuber and like your streamer and everything, but don't ever ask for mod powers or ask to be a mod or anything like that. That's a big red flag. That's a big red flag to the streamer, if anything. Don't ever ask for it. Now, if they open up and they ask for people to be on, or they approach you and be like, hey, like, you know, would you like to be a mod or something like that? See, for me, is if they are sane, you know, she hates it, she won't let us do it for free. A healthy level of fan status when looking for mods. Don't mod your biggest supporter because they would be, yeah, don't mod your biggest supporter. As much as I like don't like saying that, because like because again, there's, for me it's like, man, I want to give back to people as much as they give me, but at the same time there has to be lines drawn, you know. I'd imagine the Spider-Man hey meme. For what? I don't know what you're referring to. Chat affects a streamer's dyslexia. Makes me wonder how many times chat developed into a bar fight. Saying, oh dang, I'm out. Me too, honestly. But yeah, no, it's professionalism. Like, seeing their behavior in chat. If they're able to be, if they don't like, saying I'm out. Oh my god, I'm losing all my mods in one go. But yeah, first of all, don't ever ask for mods. That's how you don't get a mod, actually. Friend, or when you're familiar with the community, you might know who to ask. Just never ask for a mod, though. Don't ever, please do not for the love of God ever ask for mod privileges. Don't ever. That's how even when applications come out, you will probably get rejected like on the spot because you asked for it. Hey Nyaru, can I be a mod? No. No, you're a red flag. You're a red flag. I'm gonna report you to the internet police now. Can I get it right? God damn it! God damn it! Okay, how about can I be a mod? Can I be a mod on you guys' channels? Can you give me mod status on your YouTube channel? Yeah, viewers, I'm asking you right now. Give me mod privileges to your YouTube channels. Oh, you see that as a red flag? Good. I'm the biggest red flag you'll ever know. Already done? No! Can I get a screwdriver? No, you can't mod. See, you don't like that! You don't like that! Don't ask for mod demand. Don't ask for mod demand for a mod. Declare yourself a mod before they have a chance to accept or deny. Will you do it for free? I will do it for free. I'll go onto your streams and I'll mod for you. I'll mod for you. You guys are silly. You guys are on the biggest red flag. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to the questions, so. Do you have a streamer voice? Is that different from your regular speaking voice? No, my voice is how I am. My voice, I think Ancho can confirm, like, this is how I talk in real life. I either talk like this when I get super excited, or I end up, when I'm relaxed, I talk like this. Or I talk like this because, like, I'm joking with you guys, and I want to sound like super annoying and sound like super uwu. Or I just get really deep like this because, like, I'm really fucking tired. But I talk how I talk. How I talk on here is no different than how I talk in real life. And if you have a streamer voice, that's completely okay. There is such thing as like customer service voice for retail workers. I definitely had a customer service voice where I would go like, "Hi, welcome to Macy's. Today is 30% off all of our handbags today. So if you would really like to get a bag, I can help you out today. Just let me know. My name is Nyaru, and I'll be right over there. Thank you." That's my customer service voice. But yeah, I don't really have like a streamer voice per se, I guess. Okay, Lucky says, "Hello Nyaru, what's your favorite? What do you think?" Oh, that's a meme question. We're not doing meme questions today. Sorry about that. We're not doing meme question. Begging for mod is like tattooing groomer on your forehead. So true, Umphy! So true, Umphy! I'm scared. Why are you scared? Hi, 50 white beaters. Oh, you want 50 white beaters? No problem. I'll take you to the men's section right over here. What size are you? It looks like we have small, medium, and extra large. We don't have the large. Large is really, really popular here, but I can order it for you on Macy's.com and have it delivered to your house with free shipping. Would you like to do that? Or you can get either the medium or the extra large. And feel free to try them on over in our fitting room as well. Can you get a 10XL? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Next roleplay. Okay, guys. Next roleplay. I'm going to be a clothing store lady, I think. I'm going to be a clothing store lady and help you out. Our next roleplay. There you go. You help me decide our next roleplay. Let's go. You don't do the uwu voice when you go to McDonald's. Hi, I would like 20 chicken nuggets. No, that's content. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Some girl VTubers put on the streamer voice, eventually had to drop it. Yeah, never start with the streamer voice. Don't ever fucking do the cute uwu voice when you start off. And then you drop it. That's always cringe in my opinion. That's always cringe. Always cringe. Cringy, cringe. Whopper, no onion. Okay, got it. I'm so happy I also do not like any onions, so you are valid, MV. Let's honey, please, chicken McNuggets, please. You need chicken McNuggets. Sorry, I was reading something. The Con is still one of my favorite streams. I want to do that for Colossal Con actually, but I don't have like a proper setup for it. F. Okay, let's see. Do we have any new questions in here? Oh, none. Remember guys, please use the Q&A function on the what do you call it, on YouTube, because that helps me keep everything organized. I want small. Oh, I gotta order my food actually. Okay, hold on chat. Quick break as we order food. Quick break as we order food. because I gotta eat before our next stream, and I just realized it's 1 o'clock, and then I have to stream very soon, at 4 my time at least. What should I get actually? Chat, do you want to help me get lunch for me? Do you want to help choose my lunch? I didn't get groceries this week, because I am out of the country, or not out of the country. I'm traveling, and I didn't want to have a full thing of groceries to come home to. Barbecue chicken. Oh, BBQ chicken. Too bad, too far from me. Too bad, too far from me. Dairy Queen, Olev. I don't have a grill and chill Dairy Queen near me. I have the treat one where they only do the ice cream, but that's it. Get Panda Express. Oh, Panda Express nasty though. I don't like Panda Express. I only get Panda Express as like the very last resort. Otherwise, it's nasty. Raising Cane's, it don't deliver that far to me. They don't deliver that far to me. It's so sad. Raising Cane's is really good though. It is good. Culver's, they don't deliver that far to me. I'm like in the middle of fucking nowhere. I think you guys gotta understand that. That's why I said give me a suggestion on like a food item, not a place, because like otherwise I probably don't have most things near me. Philly cheese. Oh, I do have a place that does Philly cheesesteaks near me. That does sound good. That do sound good. That do sound good. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'll order it later though. Yeah, McRib. I don't eat at McDonald's unless I have to. The only time I eat at McDonald's is on a road trip. Otherwise, like McDonald's is like, I try not to eat McDonald's too much. Subways, I despise Subway. I'm sorry, I despise Subway. Subway hate. And Jerry's Pizza, I don't know what, I don't have a pizza place near me. Five Guys, they're too far! Too far, that's why I said so. Just a food item, not a place. Because I don't have most of those places around me. Is there a Snarf sandwiches near you? They're pretty good. I don't think they deliver that far to me. I do know of one like within my general area, but I don't think they deliver that far to me. Subway's great. Subway's great, but they're no longer worth the price. Subway is nasty. I'm sorry. Okay, so can I tell you a Subway story? We're getting off tangent here. Tangent time. Tangent time with Nyaru. I went to a Walmart once. It was in Georgia actually. And you know how like sometimes Walmarts have like a McDonald's or like a Subway attached to them? Well, this one had a Subway. And I went in there and I passed by, so like the bathroom and like the Subway are really close to each other. So like, one of my, I think it was my cousin, he went inside the bathroom because he needed to go to the bathroom real quick before we started shopping. And he came out with like one of the Subway workers. And he legit came out to me and was like, dude, that guy did not wash his hands. And he just went straight back to like serving sandwiches. Like I turned around, he literally just like started serving like the food with like unwashed hands. So ever since then, I cannot fucking go to a Subway because I think about that and it's nasty. It is literally so fucking nasty. So I will not go to a Subway. It's in a Walmart. What did you expect? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I expected. If a Subway was a few dollars cheaper, I'd be going there like 3 times a week. Not even if it's cheap. I just won't do Subway after that. I will not do Subway. Nasty. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Okay. Anyways, let's check the questions. What do you believe in the primary difference between VTuber and the average content creator? What do you believe is the primary difference between a VTuber and an average content creator? I feel like there's a lot more passion when it comes to VTubing. I'm not saying that like regular content creators have passion, but there's something about them. It's just like, it feels sometimes with regular like IRL, like, you know, you see like the face and everything. Something about it just comes off as like disingenuous. And same thing with some VTubers too. Sometimes content creation in general, it's just sometimes it comes off as disingenuous. But I feel like with VTubers, there's a lot more passion and a lot more drive to be creative versus like there's already a set formula out there for like YouTubers and Twitch streamers where it's like a meta thing. And that's what it is. It's like there's a meta difference. With VTubers, you're more dedicated to like new ideas, and because like VTubing itself is still a relatively new medium and new idea out there. Meanwhile, we all know content creators, we all know Twitch streamers. Like, there's a meta to follow, and like I don't know. There's a lot more passion, a lot more. Yeah, I think it's just a lot more passion behind it, and it's still and a lot more creative freedom, if that makes sense. How do you handle dead air on stream when it isn't anyone? It's anyone in chat to talk to. Oh, that's easy. I talk about myself. The biggest tip I can give when it comes to like dead air is just start talking about yourself. Talk about your day. Talk about something that happened recently. Talk about like somewhere that you went to. Talk about a food that you ate. Talk about like a computer issue that you're having. Talk about your dog. Talk about something you want to do in the future. Just talk about yourself, period. And that's how I feel dead air, actually. I don't know if that's noticeable for you guys, but if I see something on the news, I talk about something that I heard on the news. Does someone die recently? For example, the fucking Smash Mouth dude. I could talk about the Smash Mouth dude. I did that yesterday, actually. It's something silly trending on Twitter. Is there a silly meme going on? You know, I come up with like a list of topics pretty much like throughout the day. Like, oh, that's relevant. I could talk about that. Talk about something relevant. Talk about something you want to cook later. Talk about food. I don't know. You gotta get creative when it comes to like there, because like your talking doesn't need to be focused on the game or activity at hand. It can be about anything. Like, for example, we're supposed to be talking about my anniversary. But we're doing more VTuber advice. But it doesn't really matter to me, honestly, because like we're still talking, you know? But that's how I handle dead air. Is I come up with like, I guess like some topics to talk about throughout the day. And it's like, okay, I already talked about this. Can I talk about this next? Or I just come up with things on the spot. It's a thing that you need to do in practice in order to get better at too. So like, it's not going to be something where it's like you have a little list there. And let's say you go through that list and you're like, oh fuck, what the fuck do I talk about? You got to start coming up with like shit on the spot. Again, practice is a big thing. Okay, outside of video, music, and talking, what else can aspiring VTubers do for content? Make YouTube videos. Make YouTube videos. Make clips. Do conventions. Do events. Yeah. That's what I would say. I mean, do conventions. I mean, if you're a small streamer, it's probably gonna be hard for you. But I'd say do YouTube videos. YouTube videos, tutorial videos on like how you do things, or like, you know, advice you want to give out. Although I wouldn't say maybe if you're aspiring VTuber, you don't really have like advice to give out, but yeah, making YouTube videos is something that a lot of people just don't take into account, because you know, you're a VTuber, virtual YouTuber. I think it would make sense to make YouTube videos. But streaming is another thing. I don't know if you count streaming, or because I don't consider talking as content. I consider streaming content. Let's see. Video editing. Editing little clips. Editing memes. Heck yeah, that still counts. What programs do you use for your hand cam streams? Oh, I use an Inland, 1800. Wait, what's the camera called? Oh, you don't want to see me actually? Hold on. We can. Give me a sec. I gotta go over here real quick. Okay, give me a sec, chat. Give me a sec. real quick. Hopefully you guys can see me, but hold on. I use Inland IC800 1080p HP camera, and that gives me somewhat. Oh, hold on. How do I look? Okay, good. I can control myself. It gives me this kind of look, as you can see here. Hi. And if you want to update on the Sonic medallions, I remade them. Here you go. I remade them. They're a lot tinier now. I just gotta paint them. We'll paint them hopefully soon. But yeah, this is what I use. This is the angle I use as well. It just works for me. It works for my setup. I honestly kind of wish I don't have to show my body, but it literally gives me like the best angle out of any angle I can put. Otherwise, I have to drill something on like my fucking ceiling and then tight rope it down so it can aim down at like my thing. And I don't like those. And the thing is, I don't use like a what do you call it, like one of those phone stands, because it's an actual like webcam, not like a phone camera or anything, so I can't just like angle it down like this. It will take a setup to do it, but yeah, that's what I do. Bye. Okay, okay. Let me see chat real quick. Hello, Nya. A woman. Oh no, a woman. Wait a minute, is that the shadow shirt? Yes, it is the shadow shirt. I can't believe Nyaru has a flesh tuber stand. I can't believe it. Top-down angles can be dangerous in their own way, so it's fine. YouTube videos are where you can show off what you are about the easiest. Can't get distracted by the tangent in videos. Actually, that song with games in the background. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. What are meta specific to VTubing new content creators should take into consideration? Like staple of VTubing, like saying the lingo or the culture are not found in other types of media. One meta I think is that you should stay as much of a VTuber as possible. Don't fall, like for example, don't fall for those fucking VTuber versus IRL shit. First of all, that's like very dangerous shit. And second of all, you're a VTuber first and foremost. And you shouldn't be posting, you know, your face too much. I personally think that's a really important meta. While I may I say that as I have a hand cam like this, you know, showing most of my body. But however, look at me, I kind of match my model anyways. But I don't show my face. I don't like showing my face. I don't want to show my face. I think that this is the hard limit for me, and this should be the hard limit for VTubers. This is all you should show. Nothing above the neck. That's a meta I feel like a lot of people should follow. Let me think. What other meta I should take into? Just simply maintain kayfabe. Maintain kayfabe. Well, actually, no. I don't like kayfabe. I hate kayfabe. Kayfabe's kind of cringe. I wouldn't. Kayfabe and being in a character is not for everyone. It's not for me. I don't maintain a kayfabe. I just stream with model. Don't fall for trends. Ask how often you see successful tubers doing them. I mean, every so often it isn't the worst as long as you're a VTuber foremost. Yeah, be a VTuber foremost. I think that's the one thing I just want to point out is like, you're a VTuber, keep it a VTuber. KB can be pulled, but the freedom of VTubing is that it can mold to your personality. Even being yourself counts as a character in a sense. I wouldn't say being yourself as a character, because that's kind of like saying, you know, my experiences are fiction, because like the experience I talk about are real experiences. But I wouldn't say, because that's like saying, okay, so this is a good example actually. You know, you guys know 𝗠tože, right? Well, there was recently an idol who came out saying that she had kids, and she's still an idol. She actually still is an idol like right now, but she's an idol with kids, and she recently like opened up about it on like an interview. And a lot of people were saying like, oh, she's just like 𝗠tože. She's literally 𝗠tože. Oh my gosh, she's gonna get murdered soon because she's 𝗠tože. Oh my goodness, 𝗠tože. And like, that's a real life person, you know? That's a real life experience someone is going through. To compare it to like an anime and like, you know, an anime person getting murdered and saying that she's gonna get murdered soon because she's literally 𝗠tože. I don't know, that makes me a little bit, just a tiny bit uncomfortable. I'm a real person at the end of the day. I'm not a character. I'm Nyaru. Not Nyaru the character or anything like that. You know? That's how I feel. That's why I want wrestling VTubing to be. There is wrestling VTubing. There already is. You should check out Yancha. Yancha's a wrestler VTuber. 𝗠tože has done real damage to the image of idol culture in the West. So stupid just for overdramatics. I know! I say, here's the thing. I love 𝗠tože, but I hate the damage it's done to idol culture. Because now so many like anti-tubers are like suddenly experts on like idol culture, and I hate it. I hate it so much. It's great that JP idol fans are. I would say she should probably be on the defense just in case. No, that's like a horrible thing. That's the thing though, like that's horrible. She shouldn't have to be. Just because an anime has an idol that has kids in secret and everything like that. That should not be a thing. That hurts me. That hurts me so much. Not culture per se, but just the image of it? Image of what? Yeah, that's Yancha. That's Yancha. Oh wait, no, you wait. Oh, sorry, I was responding to something else. Sorry, I got confused. It shouldn't have to be. Yeah, it shouldn't have to be. Okay. Last few questions for today. Do you have a second name or is it just one word? What do you mean? It's just Nyaru. Or Nyaruchuuu. You can call me whatever you want. Most of it's just Nyaru. I'm not too sure what you mean by a second name. Do you believe it would be a good or bad thing if VTubing was more integrated into a wider creator space, as in VTubers collabing interacting with creators outside the VTuber sphere? I think that's fine. But is chuuu the last? No, I don't have a last name. I don't have a last name. Never had a last name. I think having last names is kind of cringe. Mine is just a screen name, a username, if that makes sense. I've always had this username, so yeah, but I don't have a last name or anything like that. Okay, but I think it's fine if VTubers collab with like people outside of VTubing. But at the same time, those creators should be respectful of the VTuber. Because, like, more often than not, I've seen, like, I guess, like, bigger, what do you call it? I've seen, like, bigger content creators being, like, asking, like, of course, like, weird questions toward, like, you know, be just like, oh, so, like, you don't show your face, or, like, haha, like, look at you, like, being very dude bro about it. That's what I've come to encounter, and, like, I hate it when people are like that. By the way, that's gonna be the last question. That's gonna be the last one. I'm gonna go get food soon. I'm gonna go get food. Very cringe used to use a Japanese name TBH. Like mine actually, like, okay, so mine is just like a screen name, but it doesn't really mean anything in like Japanese either. It's just nya, because I really like going nya, and then ru, because ru is my favorite hiragana character. I like Ru. Ru is a really cute character. That's the reason why I like it. That's why I have Nya, because I go Nya, and I like cats because they go Nya, and then Ru because Ru is my favorite character. I thought it sounded cute together. I don't think Nyaru actually means anything in Japanese. And then Chuuu because like Chuuu, I want to kiss you, Chuuu. Because I think I think the Chuuu sound is very cute. First name Brown, last name Woman, second last name Love. Until with 90% of people, but some people are just weird. Yeah, exactly. There's way too many instances of like IRL, like real life creators just being really rude or like disrespectful to like VTubers, and that's what gives them. That's the reason why a lot of VTubers like don't interact with them, because we don't want to interact with like rude creators who aren't open-minded or just like want to turn you into like their content or use you, you know? Even like Esquizo is mildly respectful when talking about VTubers. He just feels uncomfortable with the avatars because he's allergic to cute. That's fine, honestly. See, like that's the difference between SQC's opinions and like, for example, like I don't know, YouTube Dude Pro number 425 is he understands it. It may not be his cup of tea, but he's not gonna like dunk on it or like, you know, turn it into like a moment for that he can like use his content, you know? As I was going from thinking VTubers are cringe to becoming a weeb and playing Holocure is funny. Facebook cringes by IRL streamers and collabs with VTubers are so... Yes, exactly! I hate those questions. Yeah, just keeping basic respect. Like basic, like, treat us like as if we were another IRL streamer. Like there's nothing really different about us other than we use an avatar. We're people at the end of the day. We don't need to be... We're not some creature from like a far off fucking planet that you need to ask like weird questions to or try to get a weird reaction out of us, you know? It's still such an annoying question. I hate normies who ask it, honestly. I just ignore it. I've been asked it so many times, but I just straight up ignore it every time. Okay, but let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to go to my... Wow! Hi, no, you're cute. Don't stop being adorable. No, you, Benny Games. Thank you so much for the bliss super. Thank you. Thank you so much, friend. I love the supers. Thank you for supers. Supers make me so happy. I don't know why. It makes me feel like a real... It's part of that VTuber meta, I think, where it makes me feel like a real VTuber. Thank you again. Nyaru Hexamanor 66, that's a name we can all get behind. I think about the question, I just think inside my... What do you mean, bro? This is my real face. The idea of regular content creators and not being open-minded about VTubers and regular content creators have been looked at the same eyes of regular people. Exactly. Here's the thing. A lot of like those content creators that look at VTubers weirdly, they weren't there for the times that like content creators, when YouTube first started out, man, the thought of being a YouTube creator, a YouTube video creator, was so fucking foreign and weird to the general public that they would shame and bully and like, you know, egg on like people who are trying to make editing videos their full-time thing. And now the creators who, of course, like those creators walked so we could run. They know what it's like. And notice how most of those creators are the ones that are actually the most respectful towards like VTubers. Meanwhile, the ones that came way later, way after those OG creators who know what it's like to be looked at and ridiculed for trying something new, they're the ones that are ridiculing the VTubers and being like, "Ha, look at it, they're so cringe." Like they don't understand. They just don't fucking understand it. You know, they don't get it. They weren't there for the times when their own kind was just being ridiculed on and being like egged on for, you know, trying to get into like a new medium or a new kind of industry. I can't believe it. I just can't fucking believe it. That's how you know they're Zoomers. That's how you know they appeal to Zoomers, you know? Back when Registered Hypercan 2 was unironic and hardly anyone had a face cam, just voiceover on a video. Yeah, exactly. Back then, YouTube was people who would go on when they failed. They would YouTube was where people would go when they failed in the mainstream. Now the mainstream is where you go when you fail at YouTube. Exactly. Also, the Da Vinci brothers liking the twin dogs were going through the mainstreaming boys. I just find it so fucking weird, man. That like a lot of more modern creators just they egg on them, but they don't realize that the same ones that they look up to, PewDiePie, Markiplier, who fucking else? So like, those OGs, they look up to those OGs because they saw them struggle in like a new fucking industry and thinking they can do that too. Meanwhile, they are fucking hypocrites for egging on VTubers for trying to do the same thing, you know? You've been in the mainstream since 2021. Actually, more like 2020. VTubing became mainstream in 2020, I would say. It was niche in like 2019, 2018, but it didn't really explode until like 2020. VTubing has been mainstream since whole Ian. IDK, I feel like making your living as a creator is a privilege and often goes uncapped. For what it is. It is very much a privilege. It is so much a privilege, and a lot of I just don't get the reason to like egg on people for trying to make it like their whole life, you know? Blew up in COVID around March 2020. Exactly. Sorry, I had to burp. Okay. I think we're good for today. I did more advice than anniversary talk than anything. I hope you guys didn't mind that. I hope you guys didn't mind that. I should have properly labeled this stream as just VTuber advice. But I think it was still good. I hope you guys had fun. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Alright guys, so later on Twitch, let me go ahead and show you guys our next stream for today. On Twitch, we will be, bam, making a cake. We will be making a cake. That is right. We make a Burbakusu. Thank you so much for the great super. Thank you. We're making a cake on Twitch. Yay. If you'd like to follow my Twitch, it is in the description box below. But we're going to be doing a ham cam and baking a cake. Yay. That's what we do. That's what we do. Don't worry, I'll see you in 3 hours. I'll see you in 3 hours. Another cake? Yeah, I'm making a star-shaped cake for my anniversary. And then it's actually a cake for my aunt because she needs to take a cake to work tomorrow. I just told her, can I just make it? I asked her if I could make it in a star shape. And she's like, yeah, you could do that, but just don't put any of your silly writing on it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So we're making a star-shaped cake for my anniversary. Did you get your camera lighting worked out? The last yellow cake looked pretty... Oh yeah, no, I got it worked out. I don't know if you guys could see in this one. Yay! See, it's a lot better. Actually, my skin tone actually is a lot more accurate here. That's another thing too. See, I judge the lighting, or I judge it based off like my skin tone. As you can see, it's a lot more accurate in this one. Yeah, it's a very, very accurate here. But yeah. Go back here. Keep making cookies and cakes. Yes, I love making cookies and cakes. But this one, I'm not eating this one. It's gonna be for my aunt's work. She's called. I'm brown. I'm brown. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you guys. What? Philly cheesesteak. Oh, thank Thank you. I'll get that Philly cheesesteak then. Okay, yeah, I'll get like a kid's Philly cheesesteak from like, I don't know, a sandwich shop or something. Yeah, I'll get like a small one. I think I just need a small one. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys have any more questions about like VTubing or content creation, streaming, whatever it may be, I'm always available on my Discord to answer any questions. As well as feel free to, if I ever have another one of these, feel free to come back and ask them again. I kind of want to do this more. I like giving advice, although I'm all over the fucking place, and I feel like my advice is very generic. I do hope that it can at least help you guys out in some sort of way. That's all I want to do. It's just I want to be helpful and give my perspective on things. And to reiterate, all my opinions and experiences are mine and no one else's. They don't reflect anyone in my agencies. They reflect only me. This is just how I feel. And if you don't agree with it, that's okay. I'm actually glad we have different opinions. But I'm not also gonna egg on you for having a different opinion. You can do how you want. And what may work for me may not work for you. And that's okay too. The beauty about content creation is that you gotta find what works for you. And the minute you do, that's how you know that it's what helps you become a unique content creator, you know? It's figuring things out, knowing what works. Personal experiences. I can't believe I had to make a fucking disclaimer about that because VTubers are VTweeters are so fucking salty. I swear. Alrighty, let's see. Who can we go say hi to? Who can we go say hi to? Bam. Bam. Who's online today? Who can we go say hi to? Let's go say hello to... Let's see. Kiara's online. We're gonna go say hi to Kiara. Let's go say hello to... Let's say hello to Mieko. Yeah, we'll go say hi to Mieko. Yeah, everyone can make their own cake. Your advice is not gonna be because... Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go say hi to Mieko today. So let's go say hello to her. Thank you so much for the supers today. Thank you. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you later on Twitch for cake baking. We're gonna make a cake. We're gonna make a cake chat. Yay! Cake time. Cake time. Okay, I'm gonna go order my sandwich. I'll see you later. I hope everyone had fun. Thank you. Bye bye.